What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. So I have been on a very long, wouldn't even call it a break. I've just been doing my normal stuff in my normal life, aka working because I have a job. Sorry, I might have to censor that out. But anyways, we have changes to the characters Llama and Flynn. Now, before anyone starts creating a riot about it, no, these are not out of the blue normal random changes that have just happened. They're not brand new, or basically it's just a week late because obviously, as I said, I've just been living my life. But yeah, we got changes to Llama. Basically, her skill has been buffed slightly, but also extremely nerfed. And when I mean by extremely nerfed, I mean by like her kit is meant to provide benefits for Lunar Bloom. Now, the press skill and the first hit is normal bloom. The second hit is the Lunar Bloom, which everyone cares about because it does the extremely cool coordinated attack, and it allows you to do Lunar Bloom on the second hit. So you're going to obviously proc it, which is nice. But the damage of that has been nearly cut in half, which is crazy. That basically means that like 30% of her personal damage is just gone. I don't really know why they did it, but then again, there's certain things that they literally just nerf because of the fact that certain characters might be either overtuned and they need to be balanced for the meta of the game, because obviously we have Nahida C2. In my personal opinion, Llama is basically like just very similar to Nahida. At this point, she's just a better Nahida. Like, there's nothing that makes her different from Nahida. Obviously, she just like she has a defense shred reaction that she can create because she's the only person in game who can do it as of right now. But my point is, like, there's literally no reason to get her other than just, oh my god, you want to do Lunar Bloom? Okay, well, pull for her, I guess. Nahida is not really that like crazy anymore. It's just C2 Nahida versus Llama. The difference is, though, with Llama, you need to get her C1 to actually heal the team, which I thought they would change, but they didn't. So, yeah. Yeah, Llama's going to get a big hit with damage. Big hit. Personal damage, oof. Personal damage, oof. There's a lot of changes with, like, wording and everything. The only thing that I have to say that's really bad for Llama, like, obviously, her change in skill damage is really bad. But another thing that's really bad, Llama had a free-to-play weapon. Okay, so my free-to-plays who play the game, basically she had a weapon which gave you elemental mastery as a, substat, which is really nice. So it was helpful for when you wanted to go ahead and do more damage because Llama needs EM. They've changed it from having the stat stick of EM to energy recharge. But they've also changed the fact that the buffing you would get, they've completely nerfed it. So I don't really know what they want to do with Llama anymore. I'm going to be completely honest with you. She's going to be very difficult to build, in my personal opinion. Now, looking at Flynn's, he basically got a nerf just from everything, head to toe. Like, just head to toe. His lunar charge damage has had not the nicest nerf, I'll be real. Just basically, they've just said more incentive. Your ultimate, your normal ult, obviously because you've got a special burst, like in majority of the characters that are getting a special burst nowadays. Your normal ult is trash. Don't use it. If you have it, use it. It will be some damage, I guess. But in general, for team comps and just for rotations, do not use your normal burst. Use the special burst. But his special burst has been nerfed, as well as the coordinated attack that you would get, because obviously his special burst is classed as lunar charge damage, and he has direct lunar charge from... you get the idea. He just gets more damage from his lunar charge. Like, what else do you want me to say? He just reduced in damage. It's not as significant as Llama, but it's still pretty bad. But I still think it's one of those ones where they're just really balancing the characters, because when they first released, they'll be like, oh, okay, not too bad, not too bad, not bad. But then whenever we get like Columbina, for example, or like another support, or maybe another DPS coming out, or some DPS, we're like, oh shit, yeah, maybe that's why they got nerfed. Maybe, just maybe that's why they got nerfed. That's all I'm gonna say, because I mean, when No Violette dropped, he was like, okay, cool. But then when Fiona came out, we're like, oh, No Violette's kind of, oh, you see what I mean? That's just my take. That's just my take on it. Anyways, that's all I'm really gonna say. Again, they've changed some constellations, but then again, the only constellations they've changed is like, I don't know, just a bit of cooldowns with like healing for Llama, and they've literally just changed like the C6 for Flynn's, so he does more damage. That's literally it, but I'm sorry, but I don't know who's summoning for C6 on Flynn unless you like really love him. But yeah, regardless, those are all the changes, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do consider dropping a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I promise I'll try to be a bit more consistent with just content as a whole. Minus Genshin, just other than Genshin, literally just I'll try and be more consistent.